All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the eyedropper tool. So let's go to Photoshop. I'm going to click on Create New. And I'm going to label this Eyedropper tool. Okay, and then the document type is going to be default Photoshop size. I'm going to hit OK. And I'll go to the eyedropper right here. And the keyboard shortcut for that is I. Okay, so the eyedropper is a great tool. So here's what I want you to do. We're going to create a new layer. And what I want to do is grab the marquee tool. So hit M. And I'm going to grab a random color here. Green. Let's say green. Okay. And then let's hold Alt and drag over. And I'm going to make another box, and I'm going to give it the color of red. Okay, so if I do that, okay, now I'm going to set this to the default. If I use the eyedropper, so if I hit the shortcut key of I, and I use the eyedropper and click on the green box, you're going to see in my foreground, it's going to turn green. Now, if I hit X, it's going to switch the foreground from green to white. Now, I want to change that color white to red. Okay, so now I've utilized the eyedropper tool, and I've upgraded my swatches here, my color swatches. So the foreground is red and the background is green. Now, if I hit this, now they're both green, right? And if I hit X, and then click on red, now red is back to the foreground again. Okay, so that's the eyedropper tool. Now the next tool that they have in here, if I right click and I do 3D material eyedropper, I cannot use this because I don't have a 3D object in here. But if you did, you'd be able to pull the 3D material from there. Okay, the next example here is the color sampler tool. So what it's going to do is when I select it, it's going to give me the RGB numbers here. Okay. Now, if it was CMYK, it would give me that. Okay. And you're going to see it's the same number, 192, 31, 31. Okay. So if I hit V and I grabbed pulled out another box here and we gave it the color of black, hit G to do that. And then I went back to that tool and hit I. Okay, then what it's going to do is it's going to give me the RGB numbers, 000, that's black. Okay, so that is the color sampler tool. All right, now if I right click and I go to the ruler tool, it's going to give me, it says click and drag to create a ruler, use shift for additional options. So if I do that, it's just going to let you basically draw a line here. Okay. And it's going to give you the width and height right here. So you can see the width is 772 pixels and the height is 16. So it's right here. So that's the ruler. Okay. Now we have the note tool. So I'll right click again here, go to the note tool, and I can write a note. This is a note I want you to have. Okay, and if I click on the here, this is my second note. Okay, and then I can go back and forth between the two. There you go. So if you double click on it, you can see what was written in the note. Okay. Then the last one is the count tool. Okay, so what I can do is 1, 2, 3. So let me do Control Z. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that's just part of the eyedropper tool kit here, but these are all very useful tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and go back to the eyedropper tool, and I'm going to hit Control V to deselect that tool, and I want to hit Control S to save, and we're going to give this the number of 7. I'm going to hit save, hit OK, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Thanks for watching.